Hey guys, hi all, welcome back to my channel. So today is our last day for World Watercolor Month. So this is the last tutorial for this whole series and I am just super grateful for everyone who has joined me in doing this. And see, this is a huge collection of artworks that we have done, right? And this is for our day 19 and today we are gonna do day 20. So I thought why not do this misty mountain kind of a thing, right? It was very simple, easy, so pleasing to eyes, and believe me, this is so relaxing to work on, right? So we'll just go ahead and do this one. I was just wondering as in what to do for last day, right? I wanted to keep something special, and for some reason just heart went on and said okay, let's do misty mountains. They are good to be done. There's quite a technique involved here, but I think you all are gonna love it. Okay, so for this painting we are not like wetting the whole paper in one go because we have to do it in parts, right? So what I'll do is I'll start by wetting the first part, which is the sky. Okay, okay. So for sky I'm gonna just do a graded wash of ultramarine blue. Gonna keep it too simple. Okay, so just a quick graded wash of ultramarine blue. Now if you don't know graded wash, please do check out my watercolor basics class, the playlist on YouTube, right? And you will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, simple, right? So very plain graded wash of this one. Now for the misty mountains, we can pick one color, or you can pick multiple colors in your color wheel and then try to create mountains out of them, right? But then if I want to make a mountain here, right, I would have to dry this. So what we can do, we can start with the darkest one at the bottom and then we'll go up and make them lighter. Okay, so for this one I'm gonna do my indigo or Persian blue, which is the most darkest color, right? And then I'm gonna mix that with Payne's gray, and that we are doing as the bottom layer. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, so that is my bottommost layer. Now I've wet my brush, right? So what I'm doing is I'm dragging the colors. So this color that we have done, I'm just dragging it down with the water in my brush. So that's what we're doing. We're just pulling the paint down. Okay, so we're just pulling the paint down. You just go nicely with your brush throughout that and you would be able to just do that. Okay, so that's our darkest layer. Now the layer above would be a little light, but the layer above would be too light, right? So I'm gonna just directly jump to the layer which is above, which is gonna be light. Okay, so let's say that this is the layer. Okay, now we said this layer has to be lighter, right? Sorry, it has to be lighter than the layer that would come here. Okay, so again the same method. And why I'm jumping from mountain to mountain, because I don't want the color of the other mountain to blend with the one that we are painting, right? So we want to keep that segregation. Okay, so now I don't want to bring it down and then join it, because if I do that, the other color will just run away and just spoil everything. So before we move ahead, what we can do, I can just dry this paper and then come up and then do the rest part. So we'll just go ahead and dry our paper. Okay, paper is dried enough. Okay, and then if I want to go ahead and blend the remaining part of it, right, I can just go ahead and do that, because now my paper is dry and it will not have an impact. So I'm sort of also doing dry brushing to avoid those hard edges that gets created. Okay, now we can start with the first one. It has to be the lightest value of all. So whatever color combination you have chosen, just go ahead, pick the lightest color of that particular color, lightest color value, right? And then start painting the mountain. So this is the lightest of all. So you just mix like a lot of water in that paint, do a watery version of that water, and I will just do this. So for the bottom part, right, I'm actually not painting anything this time, so we'll have to also show that mist kind of stuff, right? So for that reason I'm not doing anything, so we'll just leave it like that. Okay, and what you can do now, you can just go ahead, dab your tissue also, so it will just show that it is kind of blended. Okay, now we'll just do this layer until this time this will be dried. So we'll do this layer. This layer has to be darker from this and lighter from this. Okay, so yeah, so we'll just pick the darker color. Okay, we'll take some water and pull the paint down. Again same thing. Now if I have to show the mist, right, so what I can do, I can just clean the color, like soften the edges from the bottom, and then just use my tissue to basically dab it, right? So the extra stuff is gone. Okay, and now this layer, right, it has to be darker from this, lighter from this. Okay, so we'll pick up the cerulean blue that we tried. Okay, and then we'll do a darker version of that here. Till here. Okay, and then I will just have to drag it down. Correct. Even you can just put your paper like this. So what it will do, it will just pull the color down, and again we can use tissue paper to soften some edges that are becoming hard. Okay, 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 so this is done. Now here because we did not do any white, right, so I'm just putting some water. Okay, rubbing it, and then I just go ahead and with the tissue I'll just do this. So I just made that area lighter, and similarly we can do something here. Okay, okay, so yeah, that's it. That would be our Misty mountain. Now if you think you want to make a mist here, I'm just showing you another way, not preferred by many artists. right? Especially watercolor artists, they're just so, with the pure watercolorists, they will not like you to use white color, and like that's wrong, you should leave the white paper and so on. Okay, anyway, so you what you can do, right, to create the mist, you can just have some white gouache, okay, white gouache there, and then now I can just go ahead and soften that white gouache, right? So I will again use my tissue to damp it so that it becomes softened. Okay, here see, we did not do anything, it is only paper, but still it is looking like that, right? So that is what we are trying to create. So here, so something like this. Then I take my tissue paper and make sure that you're taking the white part of your tissue paper, not the any other color, because it's gonna hamper, and then just do it like this, soften it, okay, that's it, right? So you go and then soften it. Yeah, just soften it. Okay, so that's another way of adding some mist. Not a very traditional way of doing it, but also there is no harm in doing that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some teeny tiny birds over here. You do it only if you feel like doing it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna add a bird here, 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 here. Okay, something like this, and I'm gonna add some words here. Ouch, I felt this just too big, right? So this is how you correct mistakes in watercolors too. So identify the mistake quickly, put some water, and then just clean it up. That is so easy. So for example, in this one also I did not like. I'm just gonna put some water over here, dab it, right? And then put the same color that you were using earlier to fill it. You will not be able to completely eliminate, but if you know the trick, you can still do it. Okay, now once that area is still again dry, you can go ahead and add the same bird over there. Okay, so maybe here, okay, that's it. So you don't have to add a lot. Even if you don't like adding them, it's your wish, so you decide that you don't want to add them, so that's okay, it's up to you. Okay, and then just sign your artwork. So that's it, guys. Yay! I'm so happy we are able to complete our day 20 as well. Oh my god, what a thrilling journey it has been, right? So I committed something out of the box. I did not know if even with my day job, 2 kids, house, everything, if I would be able to do that or not. But yeah, somehow I pulled it off, and I am really super proud of myself, okay, for doing that. And super grateful for you guys for supporting me in this journey. So yeah, here it is, our day 20. Yay! So thanks everyone for joining me in this journey. That sums up our World Watercolor Month, and I couldn't be happier that we got a chance to do something like this. So I'm sure I'll be bringing in more tutorial for you guys. If you do have a comment on what you would like to learn from me. I have a couple of them already planned out, and then some of them are already recorded. So moving forward, it would be like this kind of tutorials, some advanced tutorials. I will also bring in some of the gouache tutorials as well for you guys. Then we talk about the supplies, brushes, paints, difference between the types of papers that we are using, right? So all of those things. I'm very excited for my journey ahead on YouTube. This is just the start, and thank you everyone for joining me here. Have a good day. Thanks, and go ahead and do all the tutorials that are part of this whole playlist. We have done 20 of them, and if you are doing that, tag me and share this with any of your friends and family. Thank you guys. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.